Hi guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to create some shapes here. So the first thing I'm going to point out is the shape at the top here. So we've got circle, square, but how to get to that? I first went to my cutout mask. So, and we've seen this before. So we've got add to mask and remove from mask. So we'll go to add to mask. All I'm going to do is for the circle, I'm going to click and drag. You see the little dashes are green. So that's suggesting that it's going to remove everything from outside and keep everything from inside. So I'm going to show you the next one. But before I do that, I want to go back the way. So I could go into Edit, Undo, but I'm going to do a shortcut, which is Control Z. And that's quite simple and quick. So if I go to Remove from Mask, you'll see what happens. It's red this time, and this time it's selecting the outside here. It's keeping that and it's removing the inside. Now that allows me then to go in, I can add a layer. So here I'm just going to go back in my paint bucket. Boom. Now remember, I would need to drag that below it to see it. So I could have an image, I could have a colour like this, I could have lettering, I could have anything that I want within that. So again, I'm going to go Control Z, just take me back quite quickly. And I'm going to come back into the first one here, which is add to mask. So I've got my selection. That allows me, if I do the move tool here, to just move it around. As you can see, I can move it any way I wish. I can drag it and have it anywhere I want. Okay, so now I want to show you how I can add something else to this. So if I come out of this, I'm going to go to the toggle home. Now I've created my lettering before. So if I wanted to reuse anything, I can click and open that up. Just go to the layer that I've got my lettering on, and I come up to Edit, Copy. I'm going to go back to this little house, little home button. I'm going to then bring up the one I'm working on. And this time I'm going to go Edit, Paste. And you can see my lettering, I just need to drag it up a wee bit, is there. Okay, just increase the size of that. Now, I can continue as I want, as I did before, just go into Filter. I wanted to create my drop shadow a wee bit stronger. I could do that. So I could still work on that. Again, if I don't, I could just kind of go back, Control Z as before. Okay, so let's just leave that there just now. So that is my image so far. And obviously I can add a background to that if I so wish. So if I just come and add an empty layer, I'm just going to go to my paint bucket, boom, put that in, bring that down to the bottom. So I've got a nice kind of clean, crisp background. So again, I could add lettering, I could do all sorts of things with that. Now, if I come back out of this just now, I'm going to just come into this one. So here is one that I have worked on a wee bit earlier. So I've just created a green background. Incidentally, I've just created the same filter, drop shadow on the background here. The one thing to work out, or to be wary of rather, is if I keep working on it, it's going to get darker and darker and darker. And I don't have a button just to undo the filter. I would need to do the undo button or the CTRL control button Z to do that. But as you can see, what I've done here is I've added some lettering to it. Okay, so if I come up to my layers, so I've got different lettering that I've got, so I've just got that one there. You can add anything to it, as you can see. So you might just have, have it on one, for instance. So it allows me to play around with the lettering and add lettering to it. Okay, I can remove things as well. Okay, so if I then go back to where we are, oops, sorry. So I'll come back to the one I'm working on. So there's lots of variations that I can do. There's lots of things that I can add. I can scale up and scale down. I can add my lettering to it. I can put backgrounds onto it. So it really comes down to, your ideas, your creativity, what you want to do with it. So with that in mind, take this forward, have fun, definitely have fun with it, enjoy using different combinations and different variations of the imagery and the lettering and how you can combine those together. Okay, but again, as always, have fun with it and enjoy it, and I'll look forward to seeing your results. Thank you.